And also, if I could make a request, somebody asked me earlier the title, you know, under my name, it's just National Director, DonaldTrumpPatriots.com. Everybody on? Does anybody want to, I'll just start. I would like to thank all the news media for being here today. As the National Director for Donald Trump Patriots, it's very simple. We were hoping for a Trump administration versus a Biden administration, because at our core, we're for fiscal responsibility and small government. And most importantly, we're against government overreach. That's the core of Donald Trump Patriots. We don't want government overreach, and that's what we're afraid of with the Biden-Harris administration. Moving forward, I will put all my efforts into small businesses here in Maine. It is important not only to Maine but to America that small businesses stay open. And we think it's the individual business owner's choice whether to be open or not, and not be mandated by government. Thank you so much for being here today. And again, I ask all Donald Trump Patriots to put their efforts behind the mandate against government overreach and for small businesses having their choices. We are not a communist country. In America, it's the individual who have the choice and the final decision, not the government.
How do you expect your organization to make those changes?
Well, it's not the organization who makes the changes, it's the people. So if the people feel strong enough where they want small businesses to stay open, or not stay open, it's the business owner's choice. For example, the masks. I am not anti-mask. If a business or an individual wants me to wear a mask, I respect that. What we're afraid of is more government overreach and being dictated to from the government. That's our core, is we're against government overreach. Nothing more, nothing less. In our core is the Constitution, the rights and the rule of law, and the middle class, which is all important to America.
What's next? Your organization, what do you guys do from here?
What we'll do is we'll make another announcement, but at our core, we'd like to move forward. The Biden administration is in. It's not exactly what we wanted, but that's what we have, and that's what America will accept. And we'll wait for the next election to make change. But between now and then, I know my mission statement will be to help small businesses stay in business and stop these mandatory mandates. And my big request to Governor Mills, who I think she's got a good heart and intention as well. I right now would love to invite her to a conversation on live TV with me, discussing the pros and cons of mandatory lockdowns, civil discourse, and letting the people of Maine really hear the differences in some of the facts and statistics about what the lockdowns are providing and what they're not providing, how they're benefiting and how they're not benefiting people of Maine. And we don't think one size fits all, especially in rural Maine. These lockdowns simply don't make sense. It should be the community's choice and the people's choice on whether they open their business or whether they keep their business closed.
What is the organization's stance on government lockdowns and mandates?
Well, we're against government overreach at our core. And that's what we're worried about, is more and more government control, telling the people what they have, what they can and can't do. Yes, there's a virus out there. I understand that and I respect that. I understand that everybody's individual to wear a mask or to request a mask. I respect every business's right to request a mask. What I don't respect, and I will stand firmly against, is the government overreach, as I mentioned earlier. That's the core message, is we're worried about too much government overreach and too much government control.
Have you reached out to Governor Mills to ask her to have this conversation with you?
We've sent on social media, we haven't heard a response. Again, my comment would be, we're all, Donald Trump Patriots at our core are very civil. We're law-abiding, Constitution, Bill of Rights, but at our core, we're middle class also. And we feel the middle class is being put out of business and put bankrupt. And without a middle class in America, well, you simply don't have the America that we all grew up in. And America's small business is actually bigger and more powerful and more meaningful to America than the big businesses. And we find it very confusing that all the big box stores stayed open and small mom and pop and and individual businesses got closed. And the fact is they're going bankrupt. People who took 5 and 10 and 15 and 20 years to build a business are getting wiped out, not only in Maine, but in America. And so I call on Governor Mills to say, let's have a civil discourse. I would love that on live TV to say, hey, here's her standpoint, and I feel her intent is good, and as my intent is good. And we just see things through different colored glasses, where we feel the lockdowns are really hurting the small businesses, and that cannot be denied.
Going to lobby, or are you going to run for another office?
No, I'm not here running for any office. I said my efforts are simply going to be helping small businesses in the state of Maine, and I would call out to all Americans nationwide, all Donald Trump patriots. My message is we need to get behind small businesses and protest against government overreach. That's our mission statement.
Do you have any more of these get-togethers planned?
Not right now, no. And so, let's all work positively and law-abidingly with the Biden administration as best we can. Again, the core of Donald Trump patriots is fiscal responsibility, small government, and what we fear most is government overreach. And that's why my efforts are going to be behind small businesses in Maine having the choice, either to be open or to be closed, having the choice to say, we want masks or we don't. We oppose government overreach, and I can't make that statement clear enough. Go to DonaldTrumpPatriots.com. You'll see my comments about just that. And I just want to thank all of you for coming here. And America is a free and independent country, and we're looking forward to a dynamic 2021.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
You bet. Thanks for coming.
Hey, you're welcome.
Do you have a card, sir?
Hi. Does anybody need a card?
Yeah.
You got one, boy, one more thing.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming out.
Thanks.